So this read is going to be on Taylor Pomaski. She's the girlfriend of Kevin Ware Jr. that's missing. I just did Kevin Ware Jr.'s read. You can go back and look at that one and put these two together and let me know what you think. But this is going to be on Taylor Pomaski. Okay. Okay, so now you have drugs. This is a legal or illegal drugs. You have son. This is somebody's being happy, content, successful. And then this is return to sender. This is somebody coming back around. Something being returned or somebody paying you back, like a payback. Not paying money back, but like getting you back, payback. Okay? So somebody paid somebody or got somebody back about something. Like they were kind of happy about it. But then there's also some drugs involved in this. So somebody could have been using drugs. Okay, so now we have time, and this is the timing of something, a span of time, planning a time, or a specific time. So then you have father, so that's a father, someone's father, it could be her father, but it's a father involved. So something about the timing with this father here and some drugs. So this can be somebody's father using drugs over a period of time, or this father gave her some drugs or planned to give her some drugs at a specific time. Something about timing with the drugs and connected to this father. Now you have this drug right here. It's on this bias, and bias means that you have some type of view of someone. So it could be something good or it could be something positive, like, oh, I like redheads better than dark heads. That's your bias. Or I think that this car is better than that car. That's your bias. So this drug is related to somebody having some type of bias towards you. So it could be a good bias or a negative bias. The reason why they gave you this drug. So somebody had this judgment of someone, and they were happy or content about something, but then somebody's saying no. So this means somebody is saying stop or don't do something. So somebody is not happy here because of the way somebody looks at them or views them. So somebody is not happy because of the way somebody is viewing them or treating them because of some type of bias. And now you have this rock, and rock, as I said before, is any blunt object that causes trauma to the body. So that can be a knife, it could be a bullet, it could be a brick, it could be whatever, but whatever it is, it causes some type of trauma to the body. And then you have this loss of blood and then revenge. Payback. So this, whatever this blunt object could be, caused some trauma to the body and caused some loss of blood because somebody was trying to pay somebody back, get somebody back. This card again. Okay, so now we have the air. This is thoughts, communication, or somebody's breathing stop. Temptation means somebody is tempted to take a course of action or has a strong desire to do something. And then this means something or someone is taken against their will. So somebody was thinking about this, kidnapping someone. This is their thoughts about doing something, which is taking someone against their will. Okay, so now you have a caretaker. This is someone who is responsible for the care of something or someone. This is somebody transporting something or a vehicle. Okay, so somebody was responsible for either transporting something. So maybe Taylor was responsible for transporting something. She was in the care of something that she had to transport. And this could be this communication about this. She's talking to somebody about this. Now, this female, maybe she's talking to a female, or this could be Taylor. But this female has a strong desire to do something, or is tempted to do something. Here, this is her future. Okay? So a female has a desire to do something in her future or for her future. Now you have, this means discipline, lessons, and things of that nature. Then you have somebody being left behind or abandoned and kidnapped. So somebody was teaching somebody a lesson. They kidnapped this person to teach them a lesson and left them and abandoned them and left them behind. So there was some communication here about some drugs, or some drugs stopped her breathing. Something to do with timing of this transportation or transporting something. And she was responsible for the care, or this father was responsible for the care of someone or something. Then you had this female here who had some type of judgment on something. This female had some type of judgment of something. And somebody's saying no to stop something. Something that's coming up they didn't want to do. See, somebody wants some success or abundance, so they're attempting to do something. So she's trying to do something. It looks like she's trying to do some things here and got caught up in something. And then here, somebody taught her a lesson by causing some type of trauma to her body. She had a loss of blood. They abandoned her, left her somewhere. And see, somebody paid somebody back or return to sender. I mean, you take something back or pay somebody back by doing this. Okay, this card came out, so we're going to look at that one before we go on to these cards. Sacrifice means that you give up someone or something for something that you want. So someone was sacrificed in this home. Now this card, and this card came out on Kevin Ware's spread. So now we're going to go into these cards and see if we can get some additional information or clarity on what we already see here. This is chaos. Chaos came out on Kevin Ware's spread. So now you have this chaos. This is somebody running away or trying to get or wants to get away, or a single person. And this is the truth will be revealed. Okay, so now you have some chaos here with a traumatized child. So that's a child who has some trauma here. A traumatized child, or someone who has some issues in childhood. And then you have here a friend trying to get away from something. Then you have siblings here, so the truth will come out about some siblings, or this can be an alter ego. So there's some chaos surrounding a child here. A friend that's trying to get away from or leave a situation, and some siblings here. The truth will come out about some siblings. Or alter ego. So once again, the child. Wounded child, some trauma to a child. This is a child. Some chaos surrounding a child. So I don't know if she even has kids, but I don't know. Okay, so now you have this friend who's trying to get away from a situation. There's some violence here. Domestic abuse, violence. Over here, the truth will come out about the siblings or this alter ego. And this is someone who is guarded. Somebody is scared or have their guard up. So these siblings could have their guard up about the truth coming out. So maybe somebody has some fear. These siblings have some fear about some truth coming out. So it looks as if something is going on with the child. There's some drug activity going on, some abuse going on, because we got that in both spreads about a child and also about some violence. So that is Taylor Pomaski. Tell me what you think in the comment section.